Now we're out here in the tunnel. Dermot is hard at work watering up the plants. The tunnel, everything in the tunnel dries up very quick, so it needs to be watered regularly and given a good old drink. Our plants are doing well in here. I'll just move by here. We have some, still have some tomato plants here that we can use if necessary. At the back there we've got some small Brussels sprout plants, and over here we have broccoli, and here in the front in these pots we have sunflowers. We've moved out a lot of our vegetable plants already outside, so we've a lot more flowers and herbs growing in here now. Over here we have our sage and thyme, and here we have basil. The basil will stay in the tunnel. We will plant that in and around the tomatoes. And then we've got some cucumbers. They too will stay here in the tunnel. They do still seem very small. Well, maybe I just planted them a bit late. But some of the guys on their channels are sporting a lot bigger tomato or cucumber plants and tomato plants than I am. Well, we'll catch up. Doing alright. This is the F1 Bella. Tomatoes are very dry. Dermot will sort them out for me now shortly. Come on here now, we've got some strawberry plants. Or even strawberries after the flower. They're doing well. Here I have some pumpkins that I've sowed. They're starting to come through now. The soil is here. You can see the bulge in the soil from. We'll leave it alone. Pumpkins here and here and here. At the back we've got more basil. And then we get to some of the flowers we've grown. Marigolds. Soon they'll be pricked out. And forget-me-nots. These are tomato plants here. Those are the money maker variety. And up here we've got mint plants. And here we have lavender. And we have, what did I say I put in there? My reading glasses for this now, I can't read it. I can't read it without my reading glasses. Well, we know it's something. How's it going, Dermot? Yeah. That's on mist. Just do the bottom plants here with the mist. Give each one now a good drink, and then I'll change it over and put it on a heavier spray for you. Do you know what, Dermot? You do great work. Yeah. And we do this one here as well. You can keep it up a bit from the container. No, that's okay. I'll adjust that now for the rest of them for you. Now you can give them a good old water like that. Okay? Good man. Well done. Now, we see what I have here behind us. We've got some other things here on this table. Everything is very dry. What happened here? We've some little seeds I started off. These are for comfrey. They're doing well. They're very, very slow. More comfrey here. In here, in this one I have celery. Just a few. I'm the only one in the house that eats celery, so I didn't sow too many plants. And this is more sunflowers. and these are just sprigs of marjoram in these 5 containers. Herb, sunflowers here, and these are dry. These are grapevine. This came from Galway. So I'll go around this table here now. I started off some more spring onions in this, and here we've got more of our flowers, snapdragons, and some more cabbage plants, greyhound. And then behind that I've got more tomato plants, Gardener's Delight. I have a load of tomato plants. I only need about 40 more plants for my own use, 20 Gardener's Delight and 20 Moneymaker. So I will be bringing some of these to the market, and some friends will be looking for plants, they will get some. This is more cucumbers. These are, everything is very dry. They were only watered yesterday evening. These are cucumbers. These are the market more, the burpless ones, or burpless, or whatever they call them. And more Gardener Delight plants. Down here I've got my squash. Not squash, it's well, it's squash family. These are courgettes. These are doing well. There's a yellow on the leaf. Could be from irregular watering. They probably need to be potted on at this stage, or potted out. Oh yeah, the root is very extensive there. We'll water them up and sort them out. Yeah. Can make our way here now. Ooh, more tomato plants. These are doing very well. Extensive roots. We're almost ready to plant these into their containers now anyway, here in the tunnel. I'll just show you those in a few minutes. Very good. I'm walking all over my potatoes. They need to be earthed up a bit. Now, more strawberry plants all along here. These are the containers. I've set out some and filled them. They're 35 litre container. In the bottom of the container I have about a little under halfway filled with dung, farmyard manure, well rotted. And then I've got some compost just on top of it again. Just a general I bought in a bit of compost, the bags, it's cheap bags. Actually they were cheap grow bag. So the tomatoes should be okay in that. I planted on some here. These are the Roma tomatoes, they're going well in those. A lot of growth since they even were transplanted into those pots. And I just threw some of the bags on the ground and stuck some of my lettuce through holes into it to see how it would go. Lettuce will nearly grow anywhere. Looking very good and very healthy. Growing well. That's more or less what's going on in here in the tunnel. We'll plug on with these tomatoes. The flowers, these are almost ready for flowers. Ah, it's going good. You all right, Dermot? Yeah. It's warm in here today, isn't it? Yeah. Now, did we water some of these things on this side? Yeah. Oh yes, in this. This is what I used in the winter, early January, February. Try start off some of my seeds. still looking. Not too bad. These are my peppers. Bell pepper. We like bell peppers. I had the plants in here where it's good and warm all the time. Still got some, what's that doing in here? The coriander. Some tomatoes in here. And more peppers here. Oh, these are just coming up. They need to be watered too, a bit dry at the back. And on the bottom here I have sweet corn. Sweet corn is doing okay. Whoa, look at that for a root. Maybe I should get them into something bigger now. I'm not sure about sweet corn or what the procedure is. I've been following, oh my god, I can't remember the names of some of these guys on their channels, trying to keep up with them. So let's see what his latest update is and see what I'm going to do with these.